thought I would go live today and walk you through a recipe. I'm doing this today because I am actually doing a 2-hour culinary collab conference where I'm teaching people about Indian cuisine. And I thought as I'm doing my tech setup that it would be fun to do a cooking demo here for you guys. So this morning I actually attended a Greek culinary demonstration by a friend of mine, Kristy, and so she had demonstrated 3 different recipes. So what I'm doing here right now is something that's a take from her recipe collection. So it's a Greek-inspired spinach rice dish, and instead of rice, I had orzo, so I'm using orzo. And as you know, I'm all about quick and tasty and plant-based, so here we go. So I have my pan heating up. I've already cooked up the orzo. If you have any leftover rice, you could use it, and that would make it fast as well. So first thing, I'm going to add some olive oil, and about 1 tablespoon or so. My pan is already hot, so I'm going to throw in some diced onions. They don't have to be perfectly chopped, just diced. You can use any type of onion that you want. I'm going to turn this angle a little bit so you can see the stove. And if you hear some squeaking, I apologize. That's our dog Shadow. He found his squeaky toy. So hopefully it's not going to be too loud. He'll come into the kitchen. So this is my onion. And you want to saute it till it's about slightly golden brown, so you don't have the raw onion taste. And onions add such a nice flavor to cuisine, to food, but they also have a lot of health benefits. So this is something I would recommend you do. I'm sure you're very familiar with using onions. So again, I'm just sauteing this a little bit more about the other ingredients I'm planning to use. I'm planning to use spinach, and of course you can use fresh spinach, but I decided to just open up a bag of frozen spinach that I had. This is about 1 pound of chopped frozen spinach. I'm not really worrying about defrosting. I'm going to toss it in and let it cook through in the pot. I'm also going to use some tomatoes. You can of course use fresh tomatoes, but I have these wonderful canned tomatoes. They have chili, so they're going to add a little bit of heat. So this is what I'm going to use in this recipe. And of course olive oil. This is Greek food, Mediterranean food, known for extra virgin olive oil. So you want to flavor your food with that. It's got a lot of healthy benefits as well. So the onions look like they're browning. I don't know if you can see that. It smells really good. I'm going to toss in my spinach. And you could adjust the amount of spinach that you put in, but I want to load up the veggies. So I'm using frozen spinach, really speeds up this process as well. Notice it's already starting to cook for about 4 to 5 minutes. And I'm going to then go ahead and add my diced tomatoes. Oh, that looks so beautiful. The colors, it's got white, green, and red. It's very pretty. And I'm just going to let this cook for a little bit. I'm not really adding water because there is water that's coming off from the frozen spinach, so I think that will take care of it. And I'm going to cover it for a little bit and let it cook for a few minutes. And when it's cooked for a few minutes, I'm going to just literally add my orzo into this dish, mix it up, finish it off with a little fresh lemon juice from our tree, and maybe some chopped herbs. So traditionally, I know Kristy used dill. I don't have dill right now, so I'm going to use parsley because I have a bunch of parsley growing in our backyard. And that's it. So this is going to be a beautiful side dish that we'll enjoy for dinner. And since this is a grain and veggie loaded meal, what I'm going to do is have some Greek yogurt on the side for the protein component. So right there, it's a fairly quick recipe. I hope you give it a try and let me know what you thought about this recipe and this demo. And if you like more of these types of live videos, let me know. Or if there's a particular recipe or a particular topic you want me to go over, Would love to hear your comments. Okay, thanks again for joining me. After I'm done cooking, I'm going to post a picture of the finished product so you don't have to wait around to see that. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Bye.